Yorùbá ni ọba aláwọ̀ dúdú lágbàáyé. Láyé Awólọ́wọ̀ bàbá wa, àwa lọ́ba. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn amúnisìn dé, wọ́n wọlé ọlá, wọ́n sọlé ọlá dahoro. Ibo láti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Wọ́n mú Awólọ́wọ̀, wọ́n sọ sínú túbú. Wọ́n tún pa á lọ́mọ. Wọ́n gbé Abíọ́lá náà, wọ́n pa á. Wọ́n ṣe ẹ̀mí Kudirat légbodò. Wọ́n pa Rìwánè. Ogunlọ́gọ̀ ènìyàn ni wọ́n ti wà nínú àìríjẹ, àìrímu àti ìṣẹ́. Tọmọdé tàgbà ló ń kígbe ìyàn. Ọlọ́pàá ò ṣe é fẹ̀yìntì mọ́. Sọ́jà ń dojú ìbọn kan ará ìlú. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ aláìṣẹ̀ ń pa títì láró. Òṣèlú ń dọ̀jẹ̀lú. Ilé ò ṣe é gbé, oko ò ṣe é sá lọ. Ṣé tíwájú ò bá ṣe é lọ, ẹ̀yìn ó ṣe é padà sí? Àwọn Ìgbò ń lọ. Haúsá Fúlàní láwọn ò ṣe pọ̀ mọ́. Èé ṣe táwa fọwọ́ lẹ́rán táwọn wòye. Igi gogoro mọ́ gbómi lójú. Wọ́n ní òkèèrè la ti ń wò ó. Ọmọ Odùduwà ẹ múra. Àsìkò tó láti dá dúró. Ká wà láàyè ara wa ni o. 50 million Yorùbá tó láti dá wà bí orílẹ̀-èdè. Níbi tí ìbànújẹ́, ikú àìròtẹ́lẹ̀, ìbẹ̀rù, ìfòyà àti ebi ò ní sí mọ́. Ẹ̀ǹdẹ́ ìpínlẹ̀ Oòduà ń bọ̀ lọ́nà. Àwa ò pé ogun o, ṣùgbọ́n tó bá dogun gbẹ́ngbẹ́yìn òkè gbọ́in. Odùduwà Republic now. Dream it, work for it, actualize it. Ọmọ Oòduà ẹ̀ǹdẹ́ ńlẹ̀. Yorùbá Liberation Command ló ń pè yín. Ẹ darapọ̀ mọ́ ẹgbẹ́ ìjàngbara yìí. Oòduà gbè wá o. Ìkéde yìí wá láti Yorùbá Liberation Command. Yólíkọ̀.
Ìran ọmọ Yorùbá ọlọ́pọlọ pípé. Ọ̀mọ̀wé ń bẹ, àgbẹ̀ ń bẹ, iṣẹ́ ọnà ń bẹ, kákó ni mọ́ra.
Ìwà ọmọ Yorùbá ni.
Kápọ́nilé, káyẹ́ni sí.
Ṣé ọmọ Yorùbá ni?
Ká sọ̀rọ̀ tútù tó yọbi lápò.
Ọmọ Yorùbá ló ní.
Òwe ìbáwí.
Ọmọ Yorùbá ló pa.
Òwe ìkìlọ̀.
Ọmọ Yorùbá ló pa.
Òwe ìwúrí.
Ọmọ Yorùbá ló pa.
Tọ́rọ̀ bá sọnù.
Òwe la fi wá.
Àkàlò èdè ń kọ́.
Ọmọ Yorùbá ló lò.
Ibi gíga.
Ibi gíga gíga lọ́mọ Yorùbá yóò máa bọ̀. Ibi gíga gíga lẹ́tí máa rọ́mọ Yorùbá. Ibi gíga gíga lẹ́tí máa rọ́mọ Odùduwà. Ẹ ò ní rí wa nílé ẹ̀jẹ̀, ẹ ò ní rí wa lẹ́yìn ẹ̀yìn. Ibi gíga lọ́mọ Yorùbá yóò máa bọ̀.
Adéwálé fún wa ibi gíga là ń kọjọ́. Ibi gíga là ń bóṣù. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o. Iwájú lójúkùn ń gbé. Òkè níjọ́. Òkè lẹ́yìn fún òkè.
And good afternoon and welcome to another beautiful day, the 8th of December 2020. The time is exactly 12:29 p.m. here in London. Just about almost half an hour before 1 p.m. You're watching a live broadcast at the moment. I welcome everybody and I say good afternoon once again. Good morning to those of you in US, in Canada, and also good evening to those of you in Malaysia. Good evening to those of you in Dubai, in Oman, in Liberia. Good evening to everyone depending on what part of the world you join us at this particular hour. Mo kí gbogbo wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ní ibikíbi tí a bá ti darapọ̀ mọ́ ètò tí a ti gbé kalẹ̀ báyìí. Ètò náà ó ti ń wáyé ní ojoojúmọ́ bó ṣe máa wá nìyẹn títí láìpẹ́ tí a máa fi gba òmìnira. Kí ló ń pè ní òmìnira? Oríṣiríṣi ọ̀nà la máa fi ń dọ pé nǹkan tó ń pè ní òmìnira. òmìnira ni pé n tí ìlú kan bá sọ pé òun fẹ́ dá dúró, òmìnira, a fẹ́ dá dúró, a fẹ́ wà lábẹ́ ìjọba amúnisìn tí a ti wà lábẹ́ ẹ̀ ló tójọ́ mẹ́ta. A fẹ́ máa dá ṣe òkòwò wa, a fẹ́ ní gbogbo ohun tí ìlú ní, a fẹ́ ní àlàáfíà. Àlàáfíà tá à ní láti bíi 60 years òun ló kó wa sí ibi tí a wà báyìí. Iṣẹ́ náà ó wá kù sí gbogbo wa ní ọwọ́. A ní jẹ́ kó sú wa, a ní jẹ́ kó rẹ̀ wá. Àwọn kan á máa béèrè pé ìjọ́ wo gan la máa kúrò nínú oko ẹrú náà. Ó wá kù sémi àti yín lọ́wọ́ bá ṣe fẹ́ ṣe kí ó tètè yá ní kíákíá, nítorí pé lásìkò tá a fẹ́ máa fi ṣeré. Ẹ̀yin lè máa rò pé nítorí pé ọjọ́ wà, ọjọ́ yẹn ò sí. Ìdí tí gbogbo wa ṣe máa parapọ̀ tá a máa tètè jẹ́ kí iṣẹ́ ìkóyá ká lè tètè kúrò nínú oko ẹrú tí a kóra wa sí nínú ẹ̀ yìí. Àwa máa ṣiṣẹ́ náà lójoojúmọ́. A máa mú ìdí tí a ṣe fẹ́ bá Nàìjíríà ṣe mọ́. Àmọ́ ká tó gbé ìgbésẹ̀ tí a fi máa sọ yẹn, ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ play anthem wa. Anthem náà ẹlòmíì gan kò tí mọ̀. So ní òwúrọ̀ yìí tàbí ní ọ̀sán yìí lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí níbi tí ẹ bá ti darapọ̀, àsìkò náà ó yàtọ̀ síra wọn. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí orúkọ tèmi á máa jẹ́ Ọláyọmí Kóìkì, ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú Òde, Yorùbá pọ́nbélé, Yorùbá tó sọ pé tá a bá kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà, bó jẹ́ mi nìkan màá dàrú. Ṣẹ́rí tí gbogbo yín bá sọ pé ẹ kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà, bó jẹ́ mi nìkan màá dàrú. Ọ̀nà tá fi lè dàrú pọ̀, àmọ́ ìgbésẹ̀ la máa gbé débẹ̀. Ìgbésẹ̀ yẹn òun náà lè dá gbé dání. Ṣẹ́rí mọ ìwúlò mídíà. Ṣẹ́rí mídíà yàbà ó máa ń tún kan ṣe, ó dẹ̀ lè bà kan jẹ́. Ṣẹ́rí lè tá gbé dání, a fẹ́ gba ara wa kúrò lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó ti so wá mọ́lẹ̀ bí ẹran tó fi pa. Ṣẹ́rí àwọn tó wà nílé wọ́n ti kidnap wọn, àwa la máa tú wọn lẹ̀. Nítorí pé àwọn gan ti mọ̀ pé àfi tá bá kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà. Tá a bá kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà, ṣẹ́rí ìyà tí a máa jẹ àtèmi àtẹ̀yin, ó lè má jẹ́ èmi physically, ó lè jẹ́ àwọn ọmọ wa ló máa jẹ̀yà yẹn. À padà wá sórí ìyẹn. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí, ẹ jẹ́ mú yín lọ sí orí wẹ́búsáìtì àwọn ìlànà ọmọ Oòduà. Níbẹ̀ láti máa play anthem láàárọ̀ yìí. Ẹlòmíì nísìn a ti fi wẹ́bsáìtì yín wọ̀nyí, ẹlòmíì ò tẹ̀ tí dé bẹ́ẹ̀. Tó bá pè nísìn, kí la máa ṣe? Wẹ́bsáìtì yẹn bí a tó bá lọ, ó lè náwọn kankan tí wọn náà máa fi báwọn èèyàn sọ̀rọ̀. Màá play audio kan fún yín níkan náà àwọn ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire. Ó kàwé lóòótọ́, kò síṣẹ́. À padà wá sórí ẹ̀. Ọ̀kadà ló ń gùn. Nígbà tí mo gbọ́ voice note yẹn, ó mú mi lọ́kàn pé àwọn tí à ń sọ pé tá a bá tètè kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà, púpọ̀ nínú wọn inú á máa bí wọn lójoojúmọ́, àmọ́ òun náà ń gbé ìgbésẹ̀ lórí ọ̀kadà tó ń gùn. Gbogbo ẹni tó bá ti jókòó sórí ọ̀kadà ẹ̀, òun ló rojọ́ fún. Ẹlòmíì nísìn, ó rò pé Koiki Media àti gbogbo mídíà ló máa ṣiṣẹ́ yìí. Ẹlòmíì rò bẹ́ẹ̀. Some of you think that we are the only one that will solve the problem. So ẹni tó bá gbé now, ẹ wo how many passenger ni ọlọ́kadà máa gbé lójoojúmọ́ tó ń polongo Oòduà fún wọn. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí, ẹja mú yín lọ sí website náà, ìlànà ọmọ Odùduwà.org. Tẹ bá débẹ̀, oríṣiríṣi lẹ máa bá níbẹ̀. Àmọ́ èyí tá fẹ́ múlò láàárọ̀ yìí, òun ni anthem wa tí a máa play látòrí bíbá yìí. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí, orúkọ tèmi gbogbo yín ti mọ̀, Ọláyọmí Kóìkì. À lo ilé ní, a máa lò lọ́tún lósì oríṣiríṣi. Àwọn kan sọ pé wọ́n máa ní ṣé flag yìí tún ni flag tá a máa lò ní sí. Ìyẹn kọ́ ni ṣe fi ẹ sílẹ̀. Flag tí wọ́n fi síbẹ̀ nìyẹn. Tó o bá tẹ́ ẹ lọ́rùn, sì máa jà pàfẹ́ kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà. Torí àwọn nǹkan bí nǹkan la máa mú. Flag lọ́nà ti wà kó tó di pé a bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń lo yellow and blue yẹn. Kò dẹ̀ síyàn kankan tó lè fún wa ní kí ni bí yellow and blue yẹn gbogbo ló ti wá. Ta ló lè sọ fún wa? Àmọ́ gbogbo aṣàkọ̀rí nígbà kan a bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń lò. àmọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká play anthem yẹn. Nígbà tó ti wá sọ pé àwa ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ adúláwọ̀, kí ló wá tó wá ń bà wá lẹ́rù? Why are we scared? Why are we scared to take the risk to give us the liberation that we want? Kí ló ń bà wá lẹ́rù? Àwa ni ìmọ́lẹ̀. The world knows. The superpower knows. They know before me and you. But what they could not understand is when and how soon that will pop up. Ṣẹ́rí gbogbo àwọn ìlú kọ̀ọ̀kan, all this country that you are seeing like United Kingdom, Great Britain, America, Germany, Canada, àwọn èèyàn inú ẹ̀ ló ń sọ di intofin sọ pé they are superpower. Èèyàn tó wà nínú ẹ̀. And some of them are also Yoruba people and some other countries that are living among them. So by the time tá bá dá dúró kúrò nínú oko ẹrú Nàìjíríà, ẹ rí pé àwa náà àwọn kan tún máa fojú we want to go to Yoruba nation. Wọ́n á máa wá sílùú wa láti wá ṣiṣẹ́. Wọ́n á máa wá sílùú wa láti wá gbé. Báwa náà ṣe lọ ń gbé káàkiri nísìn. You can see the way we are moving all over the world like somebody that is lost. We are moving from one country to the other like people that don't have home. But we have home, but the home has become unbearable for us. The home, you call it Nigeria home. It has become a country that your life is not even safe. Even we know that even if you have money, you cannot drive. Look, if I wanted to drive a Mercedes Benz, brand new, right now, if I don't have the money, but I have, the credit facility, I will just go to the showroom and they will impute my details. And they will check, verify, and they will say, welcome to your BMW. And they will give me the key and I will start paying every month. But this happens because the system makes it so. Those in Nigeria do not know that your life has been mortgaged. What is mortgage ayé yìí? Ayé tẹ́ ń gbé ní Nigeria. What is mortgage ẹ̀ pa? Ṣé rí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nílé? I will play the first video and then I will now play one audio just after that. The politician knows you. They know that you are only jekuje. Now they will give you money. Now when your children are sick, they don't care whether there is hospital working or not. Because it is jekuje. A 419 country, Nigeria. When they say 419, it is Nigeria. And I'll prove that again today. My job and my role is to bring you up to date, all the atrocity, and bring it together and give you more reason why we cannot be part of that country. I welcome everybody from different platforms. Every day I am live here. We are streaming to 11 channels simultaneously. I'm trying to increase it. I think I need to reactivate my Twitch. And if you have your link and you can give me the HTML and you want me to broadcast into it, get in touch with me. Maybe you have a page and you want us, as I'm doing this show, you want it to simultaneously hit your own website or your own Facebook page. You have a page. Let me know. Just give me the HTML. The moment I go live from here, it will automatically come onto your own platform as well. We must make sure that the message continue to filter through every place that they might never think of. Lai Mohammed cannot stop this message. His wish will be to stop this message, but it is too late because the technology is vast. The technology is vast, more gone beyond NTA or channels or AIT or I need a license to broadcast. Even if Facebook stop us, we don't need a license. So every day I am live. I go straight to 11 channels, and I'll tell you all those channels, very soon, so that you can see that when I say we are live, we are not joking at all. We are going live every day, and we are increasing the channel that we are using to bring the message to every one of you. Nigeria will break. It does not matter whether people say how soon will Nigeria break. But what I can tell you is it will eventually break one day. Let me now show you some of our pages. Some of you do not know. Look, maybe you are looking for somebody and you're like, they're probably watching it in another channel. I am streaming live to 11 channels simultaneously every day. The energy in me is something else you cannot think of. My cousin called me. Otunse show lóru another. Ìyẹn ti lọ. Message yẹn ti lọ nìyẹn. Another one ato ṣe nísìn. Because I know we have not got time. Especially when the politicians wants to bribe our people as against the message that we are giving out. Yes, remember to sign the petition and the poll. Very, very important. Thank you very much for reminding us. I greet everybody waiting on this platform. Again, I always say it's a Yoruba platform. Yes. Oh, there's nothing to be shy about that one. It's a Yoruba platform. And that means we will speak our language. You will not intimidate anybody when they call and say, let them speak in it. No, they don't have the right to speak in any English. You don't have the right to tell them to speak in English. Why should you tell them to speak in English? It's a Yoruba show. Adema so idewa ni bibai. Nígbàkígbà lóòrèkóòrè. If they call in, they go straight to Yoruba. The people that understand will listen. If you don't understand at that point, just continue to say yes, 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 you're right. I give everybody opportunity. This opportunity of calling the show, you will never get it in TVC. You will never get it on China's television, not even the NTA. Because we want to engage and interact with everybody. I read all the comments. My eyes sometimes, because the Spirit said, just look, and I see the comment, and I'll say, okay, maybe I should read it out or not. I am not sitting here. I am communicating to so many of you around the whole world. Thank you very much, Grace Olushola. Say, share, share, share. Yes. If you don't share, the message will remain where it is. But I know that I have created more problem with some of our videos. Oh, you all saw it on Tunde Ednot, Abibeko. That's just a snip of what is still about to come. I am not a blogger. I've told you that so many times. We are a proper registered media, and we've been around even before we started talking about Yoruba Nation. And we will still be around even after we get Yoruba Nation. And if Koiki Media goes the wrong way after we get the Yoruba Nation, it must be punished because we are going into a new era. Not the era of this contraction you call Nigeria, where nobody has value for lives. Nobody has value for nobody. Yes, English is not our language. Ọmọ káàárọ̀ oòjíire ni wá. Ẹni tó bá gbọ́ bí àtàbá ti ń sọ Yorùbá, kò sí nǹkan tá a máa ṣe sí yẹn. If I want to translate, I will try my best. If I don't have to, I don't have to. Òyìnbó tá sọ títí títí. Òun náà ló kó wa débi tá wà yìí. So when I say we are on 11 channels, go along with me. Let me show you some of those channels this morning. As you can see right there, you can see that I am live on Olayomi Koiki. I'm sure you can see me there. That means we are live on Olayomi Koiki. Now let's move away from Olayomi Koiki. Let's go again and see what other pages we are streaming from. If you go on our Koiki Media, as you can see there, I am streaming on Koiki Media and on this channel. Even those that are not Yoruba people, I have this page over 4 years now. When we wanted to set up, farming in Nigeria, and we realized that it was not going to work because of the 419 in the country, I pull out. But this page has been there. So we are streaming now to 29,000 followers on Koiki Media. Let's click on it. So when you come on here, you can see that we are live there as well. That's number 2. You come back out again and you go to our page. You come here again. Maybe 1 or 2 people will watch. But those that are following, and again, 1 person is watching, they might not even be Nigerian, because most of them on that page, as you can see, Agriculture International Corporation. We wanted to set up, a cooperative in Nigeria some few years back. But because that country is a 419, everything becomes so difficult and I pull out. But the page are still working, up to date. So I am streaming live into that page. That means we have 3 Facebook page already. Now let's come back here again. Koiki Media Oduduwa page. You will also notice that we are live there. As you can see there, that's number 4. That means 4 channels on Facebook simultaneously. Let me now come back out and let's go on YouTube. So if you go to YouTube, you will also notice that is me there. Right? This is YouTube, number 5. That's 5 already. That's YouTube, right? Now, let me take you now to Twitter. If you come on our Twitter page, I have 3 Twitter accounts. 1 for official of Koiki Media. If you come here, again, you can see we are live. Somebody already retweets. I hope more people will go there and retweet, so that the message can go more. That's number 6. Let's go to Ico Farmer, the same agriculture one. We also set up a Twitter account for it, during the time we were running it. So if you come here, again, you can see number 7. Now, let's come back again. My own personal account on Twitter. You come there again, as you can see, right? It becomes 8 channels so far, right? You can see somebody already retweeted as well. And this is the one I did late last night. Now, let's come out of these. Let's go to what we call the MixLR. The MixLR is a platform that I use, right, and if I come here, right now, I am live here, as you can see, as well, right? Let's now go to Instagram. And if I come here, number 9. So we go on Instagram. Again, we're live there on Instagram. 2 channels simultaneously. So if you go there, you will see that we are live here. Koiki Media. If I come here, you see that? Right now, I am live here, as you can see. Instagram. Now let's come to Olayomi Koiki as well. That means every blessed day, we are live on all these channels. Why is that? Because we know that we don't have a lot of money compared to this 419, where I'm going to play you the next video now. Let's watch this video together.
Saturday night, I will come with my results of this Alambano to your house. And let me tell you, we believe in finishing the job. Yes. We'll go into the grassroots, give them the language they understand. What they understand is money. Ego Beke. We'll give them Ego Beke. I get our people Ego Beke, and they will go and vote for us. Nobody can fight us. Nobody can defeat us.
you can see what they've done to those in Nigeria. To those people, it's funny. A politician will go and give money and is proud to say so. I don't want to be part of that country. I'm not interested to be part of that country. And I am ready to take the risk to make sure that we come out of that country. Whatever risk you might think of. Are you ready to take that risk as well? How many of you are determined that we would surely come out of Nigeria so that these nasty individuals that is so proud to say it on a public domain?
Nobody can answer. I get our people ever back here and they will go and vote for us. Nobody can answer us. I get we will go into the grassroots, give them the language they understand. What they understand is money.
When I say to you all every day, you don't want to spend the money for us to go into the grassroots, this is where they will defeat you. Because these guys knows the game. We spoke about grassroots. Ẹ̀wọ̀n mi ò tẹ̀ fẹ́ gbà pé a fi máa lọ ṣe grassroots anymore. Ẹlòmíì kan fẹ́ jókòó sórí social media alone. That cannot win the fight and the battle. If not, it will become more violent. Sherry, the reason why it will not be more violent is the more we go into the grassroots, the more our people will back away from the politician. How many people are ready? You can see they know the game. One more nípa game yẹn dáadáa pé owó làwọn èèyàn fẹ́ ìyẹn ló ṣe sọ pé egegele we go into, you hear what he said, grassroots with Indomie, Maggi, T-shirt, maybe a bit of 5,000 here, 1,000 there. When I say let us mobilize and go into the grassroots, that's the only way we can reduce the pressure of going into what we become. It will still be violent, but not as much, because we would have carried along gbogbo àwọn ìyá wa, àwọn bàbá wa, a ti gbé wọn pọ̀n sẹ́yìn. Wá ti gbọ́ àgbọ́yé Yoruba nation. No, it's not about petition alone. It's not about petition alone. We must go into the grassroots. What do you want to explain to somebody petition when they don't even know anything about Yoruba nation? Oh, you're just going to go there and tell them, come and sign petition, no? Is that the way you want us to do it? These bastard politicians knows that our people are suffering. And that's why it's so bold to come with a microphone and everybody's laughing. How many people have you mobilized to go into the grassroots? Èèyàn mélòó ló ń gbé dìde kó wọnú grassroots lọ kó lọ máa bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀? If politicians can do this, why are we scared then? Why are we scared as people? Torí ẹlòmíì nísìn bó ṣe comfortable lórí WhatsApp group yẹn àti Telegram ìyẹn tẹ́ lọ́rùn. Ṣẹlá wọn nísìn, you can see that they are out with the microphone. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ pé nísìn pé ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sọ́dọ̀ ọba, wọ́n á ní no, Koikimedia, you can't say so. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ ṣe rally. No, we can't say so now. You can see that the politicians don't have the time. They mobilize all the time. But how do we mobilize? By just talking every day. When I come here, we talk, we go, tomorrow we come. Who are we talking to? Same people every day? So we are talking to same people every day. What about those that do not have idea what we are talking about? But you want to go and give them petition to sign. What stupid petition are you going to give to people that does not understand in 13 Bob? People that still asking question that who will pay my husband when Nigeria breaks up? Oh, you don't know. I said that yesterday. Person sent me a message that ta ló máa sanwó ọkọ òun tá bá ti kúrò nínú Nigeria. So don't you know we have a big task in our hand? But everybody wants to sit down, in their comfort. Ẹlòmíì nísìn pepper soup ló mú báyìí. Pẹ̀lú Guinness. Hey, this guy is back again. I love him. I love his boldness. No, don't love my boldness. Love us to go into the grassroots now. Let's do grassroots campaign between now and another 6 months. That is Soroto on the social media. Enough of talking on the social media space. Let's now mobilize our people all the way through the bottom for them to get the message. But so many of you are comfortable so that when we come like this, you enjoy it. It's good. I know you enjoy the way we speak. But it is not me you want to enjoy. We want a Yoruba nation and we want the question I'm going to play the audio now, and I'll play that audio for a few times for you to understand that they are trying their best. And I always say so all the time. Because I won't feel pain here. But other way I want to relax. What next? Have you mobilized to your hometown? Ǹjẹ́ wọ̀ fúnra rẹ̀ tó ń béèrè pé what next? Ǹjẹ́ ó ti ṣe wàhálà pé kọ́tẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀? Look, sórí agboolé yín kọ̀ọ̀kan ó lè pa àwọn èèyàn kan jókòó kọ́ dín àkàrà kọ́ gbé búrẹ́dì lé wọn lọ́wọ́ pẹ̀lú coke. Kò bá jẹ́yàn mẹ́wàá kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation fún wọn níbẹ̀. But ó sì ń dúró de Professor Banji Akintoye. Ẹlòmíràn kí ni ìgbà ọ̀dà máa gba Yorùbá nation? What next? Ǹjẹ́ wọ́n ti pe agboolé yín? Ǹjẹ́ wọ́n ti pe community ẹ àdúgbò ẹ? Ẹlòmíì lè organize kìíní ò ní láti ti jẹ́ ká mọ̀, but ó sì ń dúró fún Professor Banji Akintoye. So bàbá yẹn ló máa ṣe gbogbo wàhálà. Comrade Victor Taiwo ló máa ṣe wàhálà. Àwọn Àgbẹ̀kọ̀yà ló máa ṣe wàhálà. And I'm not talking about Àgbẹ̀kọ̀yà 419. I'm talking about there's a group called Àgbẹ̀kọ̀yà. Oh, OAM ló máa ṣe wàhálà. Because everybody is so comfortable. Sometimes you don't even need a lot of money. It is a daunting task for those who are weak at heart, according to Abe Lincoln. Yeah, Mama Rukayat says, I really want our nation fast. That means we need to accelerate on what we are doing. Ẹlòmíì lè organize pé èèyàn mẹ́wàá every weekend come and mobilize a law. Oh, ní láti consult wa. But they are waiting for Koiki Media. But Koiki Media does not have the resources. I have the resources here. My online activities at home. That is why I am streaming live to 11 channels. And I want to increase that to 20 channels before the end of this year. Say 11 ni mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú. That's why I said, if you have a page, give me access for me to get our message into your channel. Automatic. You just give me, the HTML. That's all I need. The moment they have to save it, so the system. Oh, when I start, it automatically goes into your page when I'm live. Whether you are sleeping or not, whether you are at home or not. This is a full-time job for me now, if you don't understand. I have served this country 22 years. I'm not interested to go and serve them again. Let me serve the remaining time to get us out of this nonsense that we are in. Leave that with me. I have served the UK government for 22 years. I refuse to work. They cannot hold me to that account for that. I have served, God bless the Queen, 22 years. I know some of you might not be able to do the same thing, but you can make a phone call to your street, Ladugbe, and let them set up, a small unit. Ìyẹn ló dùn jù Nàìjíríà. Oh, they need wàhálà. Wá kọ̀ gba tẹ́ǹtì ni. Wá kọ̀ wọ̀nyàn sábẹ́. Wá máa sọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation. But you are scared. Why politician is coming on the stage saying that, we go into the dance, so we give them what they understand is money. You think that one will enter, we remember that the healthcare services that needs to be fixed. So who is fooling who? We are all fooling ourselves. Some of you are doing it, but it is still not enough. Everybody watching me, imagine if we set up this weekend 10 units of people across our own places that we understand. Not the one I understand. Because Olukaluku ló mọ àdúgbò ẹ̀, Olukaluku ló mọ state ẹ̀, Olukaluku ló mọ ẹni tó ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ ní Nàìjíríà. Just set up. Gbogbo tó máa cost ẹlòmíì ó lè má tó $100. Ẹgbà tent, Era omi, era drink, banner Oduduwa mo. Then maybe if you want one or two people from different groups, it doesn't have to be Koiki Media. You can call Citizen AY. You can call everything. You can call any one of us and let somebody explain to people on the seat what is all the reason why we must come out of a country called Nigeria. You think people understand why we want to come out of Nigeria? Oh, you think that I want to wanile, oh yeah, want kete, baba kuro nínú Nigeria. No, they don't understand. Let me play the audio. And this audio was sent to me from Ibadan. I'll try and get my speaker up. I hope it's charged a little bit. Each time I forgot to charge the speaker. Continue to support Koiki Media. Somebody gave us the speaker at the beginning of this, show when we started. Maybe we should upgrade it as well. Don't look. Media is something that we must continue to update the equipment, especially I say we are streaming to 11 platforms. Why do you think BBC, they have crystal clear, information coming out? They are spending money on gadgets. So when I come here, I say we need money. Yes, we need money. Oh, you think I need the money maybe to be paying my house rent and buy? No, yeah, we have to pay bills. I'm running a bill here, but that will run itself, regardless of whether I talk about Yoruba nation or not. I am living in a very civilized society. Look, you know that in this country, it's so sweet. If you phone them and say, look, I'm not working. You're not working? Have you claimed job seekers allowance? They will be asking you whether you have claimed job seeker allowance. Let's hear what this my brother from Ibadan told us. So media needs funding. I know a lot of you are doing it. We appreciate. But don't make it like, oh, we have done it and that's one off. No, it's a continuity. Why do you think we pay TV license to BBC? The same BBC that would then employ people in Nigeria and they'll be talking against, the Yoruba nation. Have you heard them? Have you seen BBC Yoruba? Have you ever seen BBC Yoruba talk about Yoruba nation? They're not going to talk about that. Let's hear this audio. Just give me a minute. Once again, a very good afternoon to those of you that have joined us again. The time now is exactly 3 minutes past 1. And we are now moving to part 118 now. Excuse me. Nigeria at the verge of breakup. Nigeria cannot survive as long as I am talking. It's a problem for the country.
Brother wa Olayomi Koiki, mo kí ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Odùduwà nation. Mo sì tún kí pé iṣẹ́ tẹ̀ ń ṣe láti jẹ́ kí àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá ká kúrò ní location 9. Ọlọ́run á fún gbogbo wa ṣe lágbára Ọlọ́run. Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn èèyàn wa, èmi tí mò ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, ọ̀kadà lèmi ń gùn ní Nàìjíríà. A lọ sí school kò ṣiṣẹ́. Ọ̀kadà ni mò ń gùn. Ìlú Ìbàdàn ni mo wà tí mo ti ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ bá ọ̀nàrà local government. Ṣé rí ojoojúmọ́ tí mo bá gun ọ̀kadà tí mo bá gbé àwọn èèyàn, mo máa ń enlight wọn sáwọn nǹkan tó yẹ kí wọ́n mọ̀. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ á máa bá mi jà pé Nàìjíríà ò lè pín kíní kan, but ìgbà tí mo bá tí ó yẹ kí n fi padà yẹn, màá dá wọn dúró, àjọ máa sọ̀rọ̀ débi pé wọ́n á padà surrender lórí ọ̀rọ̀ location 9 kí wọ́n lè mọ̀ wípé kò sí nǹkan tó ń pè ní Nàìjíríà mọ́ lọ́wọ́ yìí. A ní security, gbogbo nǹkan là ní, wọ́n fìyà jẹ wá ni. Nígbà tá a bá lọ sí school tá a dé tí kò ṣiṣẹ́, èèyàn ṣàjẹun ló mú wa bọ́ sí ìdí ọ̀kadà. Mo fi lè sọ fún yín wípé bí mo ṣe wà yìí, mò ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní Lake City University ní Ìbàdàn. Mo ń gba 20,000 naira graduate. Mo ń gba 20,000 naira. Tẹ́ bá rí iṣẹ́ tí mò ń ṣe, iṣẹ́ èèyàn 8 lèmi nìkan ń ṣe. So èmi sì ń sọ lójoojúmọ́ fáwọn ènìyàn wa kí wọ́n jẹ́ ká dìde. Tí gbogbo wa bá jáde, àwọn àgbàlagbà jáde, tọ́mọ kékeré jáde, wọ́n á mọ̀ wípé àwọn ò jẹ́ nǹkan kan. àwọn Fúlàní ní láti máa sọ fún wa pé gbogbo àwọn làwọn ní gbogbo ilẹ̀ wa ní Nàìjíríà, àwọn làwọn ní gbogbo ilẹ̀ wa nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. So nígbà tó a tó máa rí tó jẹ́ aṣíwájú dìdìrìn Tinubu, òun tún lọ mú àwọn Fúlàní, wọ́n fi wọ́n ṣe Emir Lagos, gbogbo ẹ̀ la rí, gbogbo ẹ̀ làwọn èèyàn náà dẹ̀ rí. Àwọn èèyàn wa kan wà tó jẹ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ náà ti ṣetán, ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀rù ń ba oníkálùkù pé ta ló fẹ́ forward. Mo sì sọ fún wọn pé gbogbo wa la jọ máa forward. Tó bá ní ta ládarí yín, we are all leaders. So kí gbogbo ẹ̀ kó lè dáa, èmi ń ṣe iṣẹ́ tó yẹ kémi ṣe lé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Odùduwà nation. Àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi, àwọn family mi, even mo sọ fún àwọn family mi pé anybody wọn ò gbọdọ̀ ṣe any voters card mọ́ ní Nàìjíríà. Bí mo ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, anybody tó bá need voters card àbí nǹkan níbi bóyá ó fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan ní bank àbí anything, kó lọ gba national ID card. So tó bá gba national ID card, wọ́n á lè pass ẹ̀, wọ́n lè ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ kó ṣe. So Odùduwà gbè wá o, à á jèrè ibi tá a gbẹ́sẹ̀ lé á jẹ́ ti jèrè ẹ̀ ni, torí pé mo mọ̀ pé a ti kúrò ní Nàìjíríà ti pín already. So ó dàbọ̀, ẹ ṣé gan brother mi. And then sir, tẹ́ bá ti wà ní live, ẹ máa sọ fún àwọn èèyàn, àwọn àgbàlagbà kan wà tó jẹ́ pé wọn ò mọ bó ṣe ń sign petition yẹn. Àwọn tó bá mọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ kí wọ́n máa súnmọ́ àwọn àgbàlagbà tí wọ́n ní Android phone, kí wọ́n máa bá wọn sign petition yẹn, kí wọ́n jẹ́ kí wọ́n máa mọ bí ṣe ń lọ. Mo rí lánàá, mo gbé bàbá kan lọ́kadà. Bí mo ṣe gbé, wọ́n á explain ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Bó náà ṣe ń sign petition yẹn gan. Mo wá ní orí fóònù yín náà lẹ ti lè sign ẹ̀. Mo wá kọ́ wọn, mo lè bá wọn ṣe instantly ní àná tí mo gbé wọn lọ́kadà. So ẹ jọ̀ọ́, but nǹkan kan tó tún wá rú mi lójú báyìí, àwọn bàbá wa kan, àwọn ìyá wa kan wà tó jẹ́ pé oko ni wọ́n wà. Kò sí bí wọ́n ṣe lè sign petition. Àmọ́ bá ṣe lè ṣe. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, tẹ́ bá ti ṣe live, ẹ máa enlighten wa bá ṣe lè ṣe. Bóyá fọ́ọ̀mù la máa kó lọ sọ́dọ̀ wọn ni o, a máa ní kí wọ́n fill fọ́ọ̀mù yẹn ni o, àbí nǹkan kan. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run, bá wa ṣiṣẹ́ lórí ẹ̀, àmọ́ nǹkan tá lè ṣe lórí wọn. Gbogbo wọn ó ti sú gbogbo wa ní Nàìjíríà. Gbogbo Nàìjíríà yìí ti sú gbogbo wa. So tí àwọn èèyàn bá ń sign petition yìí, ṣé ẹni tó sign petition, ó mọ̀ pé ó ń sign petition, ṣé yóò lọ síbi pé òun lọ ń dìbò àbí òun forí pòrùn fún olórí burúkú kan tó fẹ́ ṣe senator, tó fẹ́ ṣe governor. So gbogbo àwọn tó sì fẹ́ ṣe kíní yẹn, wọ́n bá ti di governor tán di senator, wọ́n máa ń ga pálí wa lórí ni. Àwọn aládé ń dìbò gbé wọn wọlé. So nígbà tí a bá ti dìbò mọ́, that was 2023, báwo ni gbogbo nǹkan tá béèrè fún, bó ni ṣe ní ṣe é ṣe? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ sọ fún àwọn èèyàn wa, ẹ bá ti ṣe live, kí àwọn èèyàn kí wọ́n máa sign petition yẹn kó jẹ́ nǹkan tí ó máa mú wa ní omi ara jù. Tẹ́pà máa ṣe kí ká lè kúrò ní location náà. Zoo làwa yìí, ọgbà ẹranko ni. Àwọn ẹranko ló ń darí wọn ní Nàìjíríà. Àwọn màálù, cows ló ń darí wa ní Nàìjíríà. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run, ká lè gba ara wa, ká lè gba àwọn ọmọ wa kúrò nínú location náà yìí. Kó má tó jẹ́ pé àwa ti mọ̀ pé time ti lọ náà. Torí a bá request pé a fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ nìkan, wọ́n á ní age máa já wa. So nígbà tó ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, àwa ti gba ká mọ̀ pé time ti ń lọ náà, because tẹ́lẹ̀ tí wọ́n bá níṣẹ́ kan ti jáde tá a bá lọ apply fún, wọ́n á ní age ti já wọn eléyìí. So that's it. A ti gbà pé bá ṣe rí nìyẹn. Èmi ti gbà pé ọjọ́ kan Ọlọ́run ó gbà wá kúrò nínú location náà. So ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ máa bá mi tẹ̀lé máwọn èèyàn wa létí.
That is one person that is using his own expertise. Ọlọ́kadà ni. Ó kàwé lóòótọ́, kò síṣẹ́ ni. He's a graduate. Ẹgbọ́n kan tó sọ 20,000 naira. Òun dẹ̀ ń ṣiṣẹ́ èèyàn méje. Kéèyàn máa gba 20,000 naira kó tún wá máa ṣiṣẹ́ èèyàn méje. Ẹ mọ pẹ́ẹ̀nì ẹ lára wọn. People are scared of assassination. Àwa náà máa assassinate wọn ni. I said, ó máa di violent. Ṣé rí ta gbé dání? Ṣé rí violent tí mò ń sọ lójoojúmọ́ yẹn? Mo mọ̀ tí mò ń sọ. I know what I'm saying. That's why I ask, how many people are ready to go very hard? You think it's a social media kini la gbé dání ni? Ìlú la máa ná fẹ́ gbà. ìlú kan lánàá àti ẹfẹ́ kúrò náà ẹ̀. Ẹni tó bá láyà ò ní jókòó ṣe ni. Ẹni tó bá láyà ló máa dúró sí. I have said it. Ẹni tó bá láyà ló máa jókòó ṣe ta gbé dání. Wọ́n assassinate yẹn kan. Ẹni tó bá ti assassinate, àwọn náà máa assassinate wọn ni. It's as simple as that. You do me, I said yesterday, tó bá ń ṣàdúrà máa gbé AK-47 sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́. Torí pé kí ni? Let's go straight to the topic of today. At about 2 o'clock, when everybody have settled down, at that time, I will play an audio. That audio is going to last 40 minutes. Láwọn ìgbésẹ̀ tí wọ́n náà lè ṣe to go out of this contraction from the Ìṣẹ̀ṣe side. It's going to be about 40 minutes, but I will play that audio at about exactly 2 o'clock, which is 3 p.m. Nigerian time. Let's come back now to where we want to touch today. I'm going to show you a few things. If we refuse to do the right thing, most ALMAJIRIS are not Nigerians, according to the governor of KANO State. Today's date, the 8th, this day newspaper. Governor of KANO State, ó ti fi yé wa nísìnyí pé àwọn ALMAJIRI tó wà ní North wọ́n kì í ṣe Nigerians. Àwọn ALMAJIRI tó ń bẹ ní North lọ́mọ kékèké wọ́n kì í ṣe Nigerians. Then, ibo ló ti wá? Àwọn wo ni wọ́n? Àwọn wo ló bí wọn? Who are the parents of these ALMAJIRIs if they are not Nigerians? Remember to hold that very well. Let's show you the next headline. This other headline was in April the 28th by Boss Mustafa. ALMAJIRIs, we are building an army that will overwhelm us in the future. April 28, 2020. The question now is, who wants ALMAJIRI to overrun us in the next years and years to come? Ṣé mọ̀ páwa nísìn, àwa refuse láti bímọ púpọ̀. Governor Kano sọ fún wa pé àwọn ALMAJIRI kò kí ń ṣọmọ Nàìjíríà. Ó sọ̀lú tó ti wà. But ká tó lọ síbẹ̀, Boss Mustafa, the secretary to the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, in April, told us that ALMAJIRIs, we are building an army that will overwhelm us in the future. Ǹjẹ́ mo tán sọ yẹn? Ǹjẹ́ mo meaning overwhelm? Overwhelm. Let me break it down quickly. Let's look for the meaning of overwhelm. The dictionary meaning of overwhelm on Ifa that is called Google.
Overwhelm. Overwhelm.
To bury or drown beneath a huge mass of something, especially water, as an example. So when ALMAJIRI will become overwhelmed in that location, and according to the English Cambridge Dictionary, which I'm going to increase the front so that you can also see what I'm reading. And this is according to the Cambridge English. The number of refugees overwhelmed the relief agency in the area. To overwhelm is also to cause someone to feel sudden strong emotion. He was overwhelmed by feelings or remorse. Ẹlòmíà like èèyàn, ó wà overwhelmed. Ẹlòmíà máa ṣiṣẹ́ bí inú wa máa dùn, bí Boko Haram and all these individuals that are creating mayhem in the country, sponsored by the government. So when we are told that ALMAJIRIs that I'm looking here, to you, they are nothing. Abibeko, ọmọ kékèké ni wọ́n now. Oh, it's good. Ọmọ kékèké dá lóòótọ́. But now, àti mọ̀ pé àwọn kékèké, from what GANDUJE is telling us, that they are not Nigerians. Níbo gangan ni wọ́n ti wá? I'm sure he told us. Most Quranic education school pupils, popularly referred to as ALMAJIRIS, who roam the streets in the northern part of the country are not Nigerians, according to the KANO state governor, Abdullahi GANDUJE, Gandola, the 419 man. The 419 governor, Gandola. Kano State governor is telling us that the ALMAJIRIS are not Nigerians. Should we be concerned, or should we just neglect it and say, okay, bọ́mọ kékèké ni wọ́n now, mélòó náà ni wọ́n, pátápátá bíi 2 million. Ẹja fi wọ́n sílẹ̀, ta ni bàbá wọn? Ṣé Fúlàní ni bàbá wọn bíi ti Buhari? Ṣé terrorist group ló bí wọn? Ṣé àwọn Al-Qaeda ló bí wọn? Àwọn wo gangan ni bàbá àwọn ará bídà sọ yìí? Àwọn ALMAJIRIS. Should we be concerned? Or should we also, as Yoruba people, ojú àánú wa pọ̀, ẹja fi wọ́n lẹ̀, ọmọ kékèké ni wọ́n now? Which one should we take? Èwo nú ẹ̀ ní ká dì mú? Let's go further. A lot of them are foreigners from Niger Republic and Chad and Cameroon. Really? The governor of Kano State is explaining to me and you in 2020 that the ALMAJIRIS work in Nigeria, àmọ́ they are from Niger, Chad, and Cameroon. The question we should then ask ourselves is, báwo ló ṣe dé Nigeria? Àwọn jàgùdà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni màmá wa Ọmọlára Ìyábọ̀ Àjàlá tí mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ dárúkọ. Mo kí gbogbo yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. My job is to make your life easy. But to make our all life easy, we go into the grassroots. Ṣé rí gbogbo tèmi ká ẹ̀ nísìn, wọ́n kò di wọn nísàlẹ̀. Ṣé n tó wà ní abúlé Ẹ̀gbá, ìjọ mọ̀ pé àwọn Fúlàní nísìn àbí àwọn ALMAJIRIS. Kí ni population àwọn tó ń wá láti north wá sísàlẹ̀ nísìn? Àwọn ALMAJIRIS náà mà ní. Ẹ̀wọ̀n kí tó bá dàgbà tán, wọ́n náà máa wá nǹkan tó fẹ́ jẹ. Ìtọ́dẹ̀ fẹ́ jẹ yẹn, ọlọ́mọ àìkó pé àwa lọ́ máa jẹ. Ṣé níbi táwa ti ní pé kò kàn mí, ìlú òyìnbó ni mò ń gbé, ṣèbí máa ń lọ lélẹ̀ kankan ni. Sórí ALMAJIRIS á kọ̀ gé orí ẹ̀ dànù nítorí pé àní rẹ́kọ̀dì ibi tó ti ń bọ̀. Àmọ́ bàbá ẹ̀. Ìbẹ́ mọ bàbá tèmi nísìn. Tọ́ bá wádìí mi lọ báyìí nísìn lọ bọ̀, wàá ní àwọn ọmọ bàbá ẹ̀, àwọn ọmọ bàbá ẹ̀. Ìjẹ́ mọ bàbá àwọn ará bíi nísìn. Àmọ́. So, á kọ̀ pa ẹ́ dànù. Ẹ rántí pé wọ́n pa kọ́lọ̀ fọ́run kẹ ní, was it not 2 weeks ago? Chairman tricycle ní Ìjọra. Ṣé Ìjọra ló ti ṣẹlẹ̀? Tí ó pàdánù. Ó stabẹ̀. Ẹni tó stabẹ̀ yàn nísìn. Á tún kúrò láàrin àdúgbò yẹn. Ẹ mọ̀ pé ìkókúkú gbàgbàkúgbà. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ Èkó, àgbàgbàkúgbà àti gbogbo ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire. Á kúkú kúrò, kò ní kúrò lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Tẹ́ bá feel pé that person tó pa, ẹ lè rò pé bí ẹ mọ̀ pé lómi, a máa ń tètè gbàgbé nǹkan. Let me pull that story again. I think it was Ìjọra. Ṣé Ìjọra ló ti ṣẹlẹ̀? Killing. Chairman kìíní kan ni. Google máa gbé jáde. Tí ìbá tẹ̀ get gbogbo phrase ẹ̀. Ó máa gbé jáde. Á gbé jáde. Á gbé jáde. Àwọn cultists, àwọn yẹn para wọn dànù. 3 fear killed as Okada tricycle operator receives. John Lele now. That story was a recent one. And tó bá rántí kó jọ kó remind me. I think it was Ìjọra. It was Ìjọra. But what I'll do is, let me continue and I'll come back. Mama fi the other system, Mama fi Wajadi. But if anybody remember that story, please, quickly remind me. Ẹni tó pààyàn yẹn nísìn, that person yẹn, àmọ́bi tó wà nísìn, ó sì wà nínú káàárọ̀ òjíire ń bẹ̀ o. Ó sì máa commit. If somebody can stab somebody and run away, no fingerprint, no record of who that person is, no CCTV picked him up, the question then is, what damage can this ALMAJIRIS do? Kò ṣe àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ṣe damage fún nísìn, ẹ mọ̀ pàwọn nísìn, ara ti gba kámú. Let us manage it. But àwọn ọmọ wa tó ń bọ̀, a kò sọ pé njọ́ kan pé, let me go to Nigeria, man. I think my parents is from Nigeria, man. I love Nigeria. Nigeria, I love Davido. Akọ torí Davido, akọ wà lọ sí Nàìjíríà. Ẹ mọ̀ pé wọn kò dá kankan mọ̀. Orin tó ń gbọ́ yẹn nìkan ló enjoy. I love Wizkid, I love Olamide, I love Nigerian Super Eagles. A ti gbàgbé pé danger wà nísàlẹ̀ tó ń dúró dè. Tí wọ́n bá wà lágbàlagbà níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká sunkún ọmọ. Àdúrà tí mo sọ, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ sunkún ọmọ. Sórí wàá ti wà ní in your 80s, in your 70s. Wọ́n kọ̀ wá pe fóònù gbírírí. Ìwà ti wà nílùú òyìnbó, mọ̀ pé ìwà wa ti òkè, ìwà wà comfortable. Ó jẹ́ ti gbàgbé pé ọmọ ẹ máa travel lọ Nàìjíríà níjọ́ kan. Ẹ̀rọ kẹ́lómi ní sani, I can tell my children not to go to Nigeria. Irọ́ ló pa, kò ń ṣe nílùú òyìnbó. When they become 16, they are independent. A kò gbéra níjọ́ kan, a torí pé òun lọ wo show ní Nàìjíríà. Àlèmájìrì ọmọ tó kọ̀ wà ní airport tó ń wá tó máa jẹ àti tó fẹ́ jẹ. A kò rí tó land. Ilé look fresh. Ó náà pé lè iṣẹ́ ìdé ni. Torí àwọn tó ń rin látẹ̀ nǹkan yẹn, àwọn yẹn àgbádùn. Ó náà pé wọ́n iṣẹ́ ìdé ni. Give me your phone. Give me your phone. What do you mean? A fẹ́ pe 99 àti gbàgbé pé òun sí l'Amẹ́ríkà, òun sí ní UK. Wá yàtọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ bọ́lá, wá ti dágàbọ̀, wá tún gba gbogbo tó kó dání. Wá máa wo àwọn èèyàn rẹ̀ ní passport, owó àti mobile phone ló máa gbà. That they will kill you because of a phone in Nigeria. Phone tí mo gbé dání, wá pa lórí ẹ̀, wá dẹ̀ walk away. Because wọ́n mọ̀ pé phone yẹn máa fún wọn ní one Ejigbo. Thank you very much. That killing was in Ejigbo. Let's go back there. Ejigbo. Ìjọra ni mo lọ ń wá. Ejigbo. Ṣé wọn ní ṣá? Motorcycle stabbed tricycle operator led to death in Lagos State. Ẹ mọ̀ pé story ò kì í sá kúrò lórí social media, lórí online. Tó bá ti wà níbẹ̀, Google ti sọ ẹ̀ síbí kan. A motorcyclist stabbed tricycle operator leader to death in Lagos State, 15th of November 2020. Ìyẹn ti gbàgbé pé òun wá sáyé. Tẹ́mi tó pa, I'm sure pé kan náà ará bíi ló pa. The same Alimajiri tí àwa mọ̀ nísìn pé they are not Nigerians. Thank you very much, Abdulrahman, for reminding me. Now, let's come back to this story. Who killed that person? Close the case yẹn. Before I go into that again, ṣé mọ̀ pé one of my uncle was robbed from Songwater. He was making his way to work. I'm not going to disclose if you don't think she shared. Not uncle anyway, like a family friend. Kódà ẹni tó sọ fún mi, ará London, tó mọ̀ wọ́n náà ló sọ fún mi. Ìjọ gbọ́ pé wọ́n rọ́ọ̀bù Alhaji. Mo ní èmi ò gbọ́. I now spoke to him yesterday before I started the show. Wọ́n ní wọ́n gbébọn. That one I'm not sure whether they are Yoruba, Igbo or Hausa, but it's still the insecurity in the country. Wọ́n náà yìnbọn yẹn sókè gbáàgbáà kó lè bá mọ̀ pé kò ń ṣe tọ́ì làwọn gbé dání. Ọkùnrin mẹ́ta ló pè wọ́n orí mọ́tò báyìí. Mo ní ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì àgbà àwọn travelling certificate, wọ́n náà gba gbogbo ìwé mọ́tò nǹkan pé wọ́n dẹ̀ gbowó lọ́wọ́ wọn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣe bí mobile phone wọn. But ẹ mọ̀ pé lóyún yẹn nísìn, a ní òun dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pé wọ́n pa wọn. Which is true, because they could have killed him. Bí àwọn yẹn nísìn, ebi, I'm not condoning the crime, but ebi pé olè pé wọ́n rí jẹ, òun ló fún wọn débẹ̀, òbí wọ́n fi fa drug. Look, people wọ́n jalè nílùú yìí. But now, ṣe rí tí mò ń bá lọ tẹ́lẹ̀, tí mo fi sọ pé ó di pé wọ́n pààyàn, ẹ ti mọ̀ pé àwọn yẹn mẹ̀jẹ̀mẹ̀jẹ̀ làwọn yẹn. Mẹ̀jẹ̀mẹ̀jẹ̀ làwọn yẹn. Àwọn yẹn máa ń suck blood ni. Let's read the story further. The Lagos State Police Command has launched a manhunt. Bí ìgbà tẹ́ pé wọ́n máa rẹ́ nìyẹn. That person can èèyàn commit offence gan nínú Lagos State láti mọ̀ ṣọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó lè máa gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ for 20 years. Ẹni mọ̀ pé inú bẹ̀ ló ń gbé. A shit hole country. A shit hole country. Mo kí gbogbo yín tẹ́tí darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Welcome on board. The Lagos State Command has launched a manhunt for a motorcyclist who allegedly killed the deputy chairman, Tricycle Owners and Operator Association of Nigeria. So ó pa gbogbo deputy chairman, gbogbo àwọn tó ń wa kẹ̀kẹ́ napel ní Nàìjíríà ní Èjìgbò, ọmọ Yorùbá lẹni tó pa. Òkè Musibao Ọlọ́run tẹ sáfẹ́fẹ́ rẹ̀. The unnamed motorcyclist ibo láti fẹ́ mọrúkọ ẹ̀, ibo láti máa mọrúkọ ẹni tó ń bọ̀ láti Niger, according to the governor of Kano State. Where do you find that person? Níbo lẹ ti máa mọ̀? Níbo lẹ ti fẹ́ rí? How do you pinpoint one person that is not Nigerian but they are living in Nigeria but we don't have a record of them? According to the police, the unnamed motorcyclists, they are not registered. They're probably carrying fake ID. Bribe on that route. Was said to have stabbed Musbao around 8:30 p.m. on Friday at Iyano Edigbo during an altercation. Talopa, he was an Hausa man. And tried to play ahead. It was gathered the motorcyclist action caused an ethnic clash in the area as the Yoruba youth went after those they perceived to be Hausa, but the police swept in control. So níjọ́ tí ọmọ tiẹ̀ máa lọ sí ilé tó bá máa pa yẹn, ìwọ ló máa wò pé bóyá àbá ti máa sọ Yoruba nation nígbà tí KOikimedia àtàwọn tó kò ń pariwo ẹ̀. Because for you, a Yoruba nation is not worth fighting for. But ìjọ tó bá lọ́lé, àwọn gàmbàrí tó dá kankan mọ̀, á kọ̀ stab ẹ, á dẹ̀ yọ, kò ní fi dágà yẹn sílẹ̀. Ẹ mọ̀ pé tó bá stab yàn, wọ́n máa ń yọ dágà yẹn because that dagger is where àwọn náà ń sà sínú dágà yẹn. Tó bá stab ẹ, ò gbọ́dọ̀ gbérí mọ́. That is the whole idea. Once again, a very good afternoon and welcome to the program. My question now is, who is bringing all these people from Niger, Chad, and Cameroon into the country? Àwọn olóyún wọn, ta ni bàbá wọn? Ṣé àwọn the same Fulani tá à ń dájà lọ́kàn bímọ rẹpẹtẹ ló ń tì wọ́n wọ Nàìjíríà? Pé ṣèbọn ọmọ kéékèèké lẹ́yìn ẹ̀yẹn máa lọ. Pọ̀ kúkú nínú yìí lẹ́gba. Àwa ló máa wá. Nigeria at the verge of breakup, part 189 today. But because a lot of us, and I'll tell you how they come to Nigeria. I'll give you an example of what I believe is talking about in Nigeria. Let's play this video. It's just to remind us how some of them must have traveled with their parents into the country and they refuse to go back. Or wákọ̀ mú léyìn lọ́wọ́ pé ìwọ náà gba change díẹ̀ ṣáàjà ọjà síbẹ̀ tó bá ti já sí north ìwọ fi sílẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ àní láti mọ ibi tó wà mọ́. Let's watch this video. We've played it before, but it's worth watching again and again.
Usman has covered more than 500 kilometers with his herd. 10 days to reach the Ilele market in northern Nigeria. The Fulani breeder from Mali says the journey is long but worth it. Cows are worth considerably more in Nigeria than back home.
It's difficult to sell my cows in Mali or Niger. When I come to this international market in Nigeria, I sell them easily and earn good money. I always prefer coming here.
Once the transactions are complete, the majority of the animals are loaded onto trucks. Direction, Lagos, which has 20 million inhabitants to feed.
Cattle alone, at least we are consuming over 200 trucks a week in Lagos here because of the population.
Individuals, intermediaries and supermarkets all come to negotiate the purchase of the 1,000 cows arriving at the Lagos market daily. Prices vary between 350 and 1,000 euros, depending on the size and the cow's health.
If I buy, I will put it inside the vehicle or motor. I will take it to my slaughter. When I go, I will slaughter to sell my customers.
In the midst of a population boom, Nigeria consumes 380,000 tons of beef per year and will consume 3 times more by 2050.
That's number one. Let's watch this video as well. The agenda of the Fulani, if we don't stop it now, it will definitely become a reality.
Which is it for you, Dr. Obadiah? Do you think the government is unwilling or unable to protect the people of Southern Kaduna?
In fact, it is not only unable, it is unwilling, and we have good reason to feel that they are part and parcel of the killers. Let me make some revelations to you.
That's a very big allegation, Dr. Obadiah. The government is part and parcel of the killers.
Yes.
That's big.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. How would the government just say, oh, it is revenge killing and so on? Then you leave it there. Oh, because it is revenge killing and so on and so forth. The body language of this administration, the body language of the state government shows clearly that they have a hand in the killings. No doubt about it. Because, you see, General Abacha, and people don't give him his due. Do you think you would have tolerated such nonsense? And let me make some revelations, because some of us also have our own intelligence networks.
Okay.
Have met with some of the bandits. We have met with some of their high commanders. One or two who have repented. They have sat down with us, not once, not twice. They told us that one of the northern governors is the commander of Boko Haram in Nigeria. Boko Haram and the bandits are one and the same thing. They have a sophisticated network. During this lockdown, their planes were moving up and down as though there was no lockdown. Moving ammunitions, moving logistics, moving money, and distributing them in different parts of the country. They're already in the south, in the rainforest of the south. They're everywhere. They told us that when they finish these rural killings, they will move to phase 2. The phase 2 is they will go into the urban cities, going from house to house, killing prominent people. I can tell you, this is the game plan. By 2022, they want to start a civil war in Nigeria.
They want to start civil war in Nigeria. You would expect that Borno State, that lost 110 people that died, but the governor seems to be much better to say.